Hey guys, it's March the 15th. Did this 8:30 in the morning. The beads are dry for the most part. Maybe slightly humid, but they will dry by themselves in the bin. Something happened with one of the chins. There was a ton of fur like everywhere. Not on the beads, but on this empty tray all over my floors. So, I'm not sure what happened, but otherwise I would have done this video earlier. But they dried and they look very nice. I was worried they would go pale, because the first time I ever did them, they were really vibrant, and then they went pale when they dried. So this time, instead of diluting food coloring with water, I did full-on food coloring. So there's no water. Well, there's a little bit, just so I have enough volume, but I would say less than 20% water. But I have really large bottles of food coloring. So everything did turn out really good, and the colors stayed. They didn't fade or anything. And I even got them on the inside this time. So overall, I'm very happy. I'm going to be putting them in there, so give me a sec. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, one more, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring it up here. So this is approximately $50 a beads. I think it was $50.18 or something. Or maybe not. I'll have to re-look up. You guys can look it up on the other video, but it wasn't very expensive. Oh no, it wasn't 50. It was 25 something, because I bought 23 bags and there's 12% tax. So yeah, this is less than $30. So there you go. I have a lot of toy parts. I will be buying more as soon as the store replenishes their supply, because I wiped them out. But it looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Looks very exciting. So I'll obviously be doing yellows and oranges and purples. I just haven't got enough beads to do it. There is one more bag down below this table, but I didn't have spools. I tried to do some of everything in each bag, but I didn't have enough spools to go around, so I chose to wait. Otherwise, I would have colored yellow yesterday as well. But I still have to do at least one more batch of beads. It is my hope to get this container filled. So I'm guessing it'll be about $100, because this is only $25. So you could never buy this outside. They charge, I think, 35 to 60 cents for one toy part online. So I paid 99 cents for like 26 pieces. So you would never get that outside. And it didn't take me long. In case you're wondering, you know that scooper that you use to scoop like macaroni when you're boiling it? You know, the slotted spoons? So all I did was just pour about, the bottle's about this wide, about this much food coloring into a bag, and I put a little bit of water in just to give it a little bit more volume. Not enough to dilute the concentration too much. I poured this whole thing in, zip the bag, and you just keep flipping it around and, you know, shaking it and moving it around until you make sure you get the insides of the beads. Because the first time I did it, I didn't get all of the insides. So you get the insides of the beads. As soon as it's done, scoop it out. Because if you leave the wood in there too long, it will take a long time for it to dry, because the water is starting to go through the wood, because it is porous, right? So if you do it just really quickly, and I'm talking about 10 minutes to dye 3 different kinds of beads. So we're talking about maybe 1 minute to get it all covered in the color, and then to quickly scoop it out. Once you scooped it out onto the paper, it's fine. You can take your sweet time. But if you leave it in there too long, it will take a long time to dry. The last time I did this, the wood, including putting in the oven briefly, it took me, I think it took me almost 2 days, a day and a half, plus the oven. And I did in the oven for about 2 hours on 180 degrees, I think. And that was because I left the wood in there overnight. Oh, actually, no, I did it for 8 hours. Sorry. I did it for 8 hours. And the wood was very heavy. It had gotten a lot of water in it. So these ones, when I did it yesterday, by the time I finished scooping it, I could already feel some of them were drying from just exposure to the air. So I knew I didn't soak it too long. So anyway, hope you liked the video. I will be doing more.